Good morning. So this is Reading Street, page 410. What we're going to do in some of these videos is just listen, and then you need to repeat from the story. Okay, so you can pause at any time you want to start reading yourself. So let's listen.
Many Ways to Be a Soldier. Written by Wendy Pfeffer. Illustrated by Paul Weiner. September 19th, 1776. Stites Point, New Jersey. For many days, Rem had seen the men meeting in town. He had heard them whispering words like redcoats and war. Redcoats were British soldiers. The American colonies were at war with Great Britain.
So you need to read that part. Okay, you can pause the video and then you're going to listen to the next part, and then you need to read that too.
The Americans wanted freedom from Britain, so they rebelled against the British. British soldiers had come to America to fight back. British soldiers were everywhere. British warships patrolled the coast. Rem slipped into his clothes. He raced down the ladder to the fireplace. A horn hung over the mantel. Rem grabbed the horn. Papa's sword was already gone. A few years ago, Grandfather proudly gave the sword to Rem's papa. He gave the horn to Rem for his birthday. Grandfather told how his father had carried that horn in battle. He taught Rem how to blow songs and battle calls. If Papa was going to battle, Rem was going too. Horn in hand, he ran out of the cabin. His dog, Toby, darted after him.
So again, you can pause the video and read that section here.
Rem heard noises near the trees. It sounded like footsteps. Could it be a Tory? Tories were loyal to Great Britain. They spied on the colonists. Then they reported to the redcoats.
Alright, so read this section, pause the video, and then you can read the next part.
It was only Rebecca, Rem's neighbor. "We have our cannon," said Rebecca, raising her spyglass. "And we know how to fire it." She put her spyglass down. Rem picked it up to look through it.
Good, so read this section here, pause the video.
Rem saw a shadowy form on the water. It was moving closer and closer to Stites Point. Suddenly, Rem dropped the spyglass. "The redcoats are coming," he whispered.
Okay, so read this section and pause the video. Last part.
"Sarah," Rebecca said, "run up the flag. Let them think the troops are here."
Good, read that part and then do the last two pages.
"Let me help," cried Rem. But Rebecca ignored him. She lit the cannon's fuse with the firebrand. As the fuse burned, Rem watched. He felt helpless. "They're getting close," said Rem. "They're almost at the beach." Boom!
Okay, so read this part, pause the video, and then you can read the next part.
The cannon fired. The little group on Foxborough Hill watched the cannonball zoom closer and closer to the enemy longboat. Then it passed over the redcoats' heads. Rebecca and Sarah began to reload the cannon, but they didn't have enough time. They needed help.
Okay, so again I paused it here. Read this section and pause, and then you can play and read the next part.
Rem did the only thing he could. He put the horn to his lips. He blasted out the call to arms. That call ordered soldiers to fight. The horn's wail rang out.
Good. Pause the video and read this part.
Suddenly, the longboat turned. "You fooled them," Rebecca said. "They think our men are here, ready to fight," said Sarah.
Good. Pause the video and read this section.
Rem blew his horn until the longboat reached the British warship. He blew as the redcoats climbed aboard. The warship pulled up its anchor. It turned and sailed toward the ocean. The little group on Foxborough Hill cheered.
Good. Pause the video and read this part here, and then you've got the last one to read.
Rebecca patted Rem on the back. "Rem," she said, "you're a hero. Stites Point is safe."
Very good. So read this part, and that's the end of the story. So the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple of pages. I'm going to go through some of the vocab, and I'll also ask you some questions. Alright, thank you.